Oh wow, random. Okay. Oh, and this is what we're working on right now. We are at 845, and we need to get into the 860-ish range. This is what we're working at. We have level 32, maxed out artifact knowledge. We have 32, and we have to get 2 more here. We got 2, and then that would be the other one. So this is what we have to work on, is getting those 2 finished up. Then we can do that, and that will move us into the 35 range. Got some decent relics. So our item level, our weapon is tremendous. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, which hopefully you can't. But I'm just listening to myself talking. It sounds so weird. Okay, why are we waiting so long? Do we even need... Oh. Okay, so that's maxed out. Oh, and by the way, you'll probably hear my chair squeaking. I have to get a new chair. And my tea, of course. He's at 10,000. We need to find out what missions we're at. Okay, so he's already trying to do that one, so we're maximizing that one. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so we're going to clear out our banks. Whoa. Good. Wow. Oh, right. Okay, so I'm just watching, looking at my Twitch account. Finally, I got that up. Which means that it's finally uploading to Twitch like it's supposed to. So you probably didn't catch the last one. And it didn't... I had some problems with recording when I was trying to farm the water strider. Okay, so for right now we don't need to worry about that. This will help us with getting our frames up. Okay, so that does do a lot of clearing out on the bags. Now what we need to do, let's see how many bag space we have. Tons. Alright. Don't need that. That. We can keep those though. $8.25 trinket. Okay, $8.25 trinket, which is the same as, that's what this is, intellect and haste versus intellect and mastery. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that mastery is better. That one's an agility, that's an agility. That one is, okay, that's a haste. We're going to look up and find out right now what gear we need to be focusing on, what stats in terms of Mistweaver Monk. So let's go to, and I use Icy Veins a lot. I also use certain websites that's promoted through guilds or through my guild or through friends. So we're going to, right now we're going to look at Icy Veins and see what it says for gear, stats, priority, and all that stuff. Okay, and for those of you that don't know, as a Mistweaver monk, you have two ways of healing. The first and foremost way is direct healing, or mist weaving as they call it. And then the other form is of what they call a fist weaving, which isn't as usable as it used to be, but there's certain things that can bring it back. Basically what fist weaving means is you do heal, but you also do damage in order to buff up buff certain spells, or like say for example on my blackout kick. When I use my blackout kick with certain talents, it actually helped me regain mana back. Or let's look at it. Go in here into talents, and it's called Spirit of the Crane. You can use that to restore less than 1% of mana every time you use Blackout Kick. You can also use another one that is called Rising Thunder, which will reset the remaining cooldown on your Thunder T focus, or Focus T, which basically is your spell booster. It's a level 100 tier, and it falls in line with the one that most people use, which is Focus Thunder, which basically empowers 2 spells instead of the basic 1 spell. So if you're using the Rising Thunder, you'll still have the basic, but you can also use your Rising Kick to reset the cooldown, which resets it from 30 seconds to basically instant use, and then it goes back to another 30 seconds, which is kind of cool. we've got to change a lot of these because we had these set up to try to do PvP, and that just wasn't working so damn well. And we're going to keep these for there's a lot of different ways I can do that, but we're going to go in here. So first and foremost, we're going to focus on Mythic Plus, try to get some Mythics in. And it says that we should have Intellect, of course, as our primary stat. And then our secondary stats is Haste and Mastery. And the difference is Haste lowers cast time, whereas Mastery causes our spells to heal them for a certain amount on top of what the spell already does. So for example, our Vivify, it basically does 110k heal, but based upon my mastery, it'll also heal for a certain amount as well, which means that it'll heal for an looks like it'll also heal for almost another 110k. So basically, every time you use Vivify, it can heal you for up to 220k with your mastery, versus Haste just being able to let's see, lower the cast cost. So you know, it might go from a 1.38 second cast to approximately, like, say, 1.24 or 1.26 cast if you upped your haste. So we are at 8:45. We have no idea why in the heck we're having problems here. Okay, we're gonna re-queue, see what that does. Now I haven't done any mythic dungeons on this character yet because I haven't really gotten into doing the thing. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. You know what? We could go into, let's see about Emerald Nightmare. Boom. See, we can get that kind of stuff. Okay. And we're going to double queue for that. We're going to give it a little time. We're going to give it a couple of minutes to see how it goes with these dungeons and these raiders, because we need to get gear. The goal is to go from 8:45 to at least 8:60 by 7 or 9 o'clock tonight, which is the server time. So in a sense, that'll be 11 o'clock my time, because I live in the central zone. So, and my server is out of the California area. Alright, so while we're waiting on this, we're going to go up here and look up some more stuff and find out what exactly we should be focusing on. And let's see. Oh, builds and talents. Okay, builds and talents. We're going to do that for now. So we're going to go into Let's see what we got it set up. Okay, dampen harm. What was dampen harm supposed to be? Recommended for fights that have been, well, prefer. Okay, so we need to go into healing elixir. Summon Jameson for other fights as well. Mythic plus. Okay, so it says that we should be doing invoke. Switch that out with that. And it says in here for Mythic plus, you should always take Focus Thunder. Okay, so we're going to stay at Focus Thunder. And Refreshing Jade Wind, we can get rid of that. Yes, we want Tiger Lust. And I believe that's what we have. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into our first raid on a stream. Now this is a Emerald Nightmare raid, so this is going to get us some gear, hopefully. And at the same time, it will boost us up for the raid tonight. Now we know this fight because we've done this on our main, which is our mage right now. We've done this probably 3-4 different times, every single boss, every fight. So all we have to focus on is straight up healing. Where's our Jade Serpent? Oh, we don't have the Jade Serpent. Okay. Boom, look at that. Okay, now we probably way overused our mana, which is something we have to start focusing on. Now we're just focused on the tank. We should be focusing on others as well, but we're going to focus on the tank because generally you see all the melee, they're all going to focus on getting them out there. So we are boom boom. Boom, look at that. And we just healed a good portion of the raid. Now we're going to run low on mana. And that's the good thing about doing fist weaving, is the fact that you can actually help reboot your mana. So right now we gotta run away. Oh, we have loot. Artifact power. Wow. Such a pain. Now, when we run low on mana, what we're going to have to do is do this kind of number here. And this is what fist weaving is all about. And why are people dying? Okay, so we need to go back over here. Try to get some mana. Where is our... There we go. These are the sad parts about this thing. Boom. Now we could be the top healer if we wanted to be the top healer. Which we very well have the capabilities of doing. But we don't have the mana right now. So, in a sense, and because of all of this, we are going to, we're going to heal him. And we died because we were an idiot. I keep forgetting that the befoulment's not necessarily a good thing. But overall, I mean, we're 5th on the healing, so... Well, according to this, it says we're 5th in healing. That's 865 plate, so I don't need that. And we're just moving along through these guys. So we're just keeping people healthy. Now, a lot of times when you go into these raids, they all just go king crap. And so, in a sense, they'll just decide that, oh, you know what, let me just pull everything. Let me go ahead, not wait on everybody. So, unfortunately. Alright, so now we're finally getting up there with the rest of the raid, or part of the raid. Okay, and so we went to the wrong spot. I don't know why I would think that I'm in the right spot. Huh. Now why am I not able to... We're going to reload, see if that fixes anything. Because we're having the same problem as them. And we're not actually in combat. So, and that's one of the problems that Blizzard will have to work on fixing, is their UI, in terms of people getting stuck in combat that aren't actually in combat, and that kind of stuff. So, we've got to figure out. I've got to try to find out why I can't go anywhere. And just shows up that See, this is the one we're supposed to go to, I believe. But for some reason... So let's check and see if... and it doesn't look like we have... There's a warlock right there. Why didn't he just do a port? Which is what they should have done. So unfortunately, we're locked out of this instance for some reason. I have no idea why. Well, everybody seems to be in there somehow. Okay, we're going to log out, see if that'll fix. Because, see, we're third on healing. So they're missing a big healer. And sometimes this works, is relogging or logging out, logging back in. So we'll see if that changes anything here. Because sometimes reload doesn't always fix a problem. So sometimes you actually have to log out and log back into a character just in order to fix an instance. Okay, so that is not where we need to be going. So see, there is a big problem here. And I believe this is the one we're supposed to go to. Should have been so easy. Well, you had a healer that was not even in the thing. So now I don't know what's going on. Okay. Now we're in here. I don't know what fixed it. But, oh well. And I'm not quite sure why they're doing a spider first. Okay, we're going to be ready to check. Now we're going to focus on the tanks. Okay, so we are just fine healing. Really and truly, we don't have to do any healing. Um, and we got some shit. I apologize. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but okay. So now then, we're gonna follow everybody. That was actually kind of cool. I don't even know what difficulty are we on. Have no idea. Okay, now a lot of these people are leaving instance. I have no idea why. But see, now it's working. So it didn't work before, but somehow it's working now. So that means that we're now able to enter stuff. Okay, so see, now even though that wrist showed an upgrade in 5 item levels, it doesn't necessarily mean it's good. I use an add-on called Pawn that allows me to instantly find out whether or not I'm actually doing a good upgrade or not. Well, so we're just going to sit here and heal everybody. And that's all we have to do. Now, of course, it's not going to stop us from doing some DPS. Okay, so it didn't look like we were really getting much gear. Now we're focused on, I think we're doing a dungeon right now in this Blackrock Hold. So we're going to be the solo healer. Dun-dun-dun. Now what we're going to do right here is we're going to get back some freaking mana so we don't run out. Boom, and so we already caught back up, and we have full mana, and boom. And all our cooldowns come up in about 15 seconds, and bada bing, bada boom. And see, we're able to do this because we know how to do this. And boom, just look at that. And boom, look at that. And now we don't have to worry about healing anymore. And everybody's back up to full strength. Now that's going to be a 3-minute cooldown, which is really sucky. But and that's awesome because we can always use those. And we're going to cocoon ourselves and then turn around and put it back on everybody else. Oh, well, luckily we cocooned ourselves for a little while. So far we're not a bad guy. Now on the bosses, we're not going to focus too much on any damage. So that way we can focus on and this is all we have to do. Bam. See? $825 life, which is probably not good for me. Because I think I have an 880, so it wouldn't do me any good. I don't think we should go this way, guys. But So we're doing good on the healing. Where you going, dude? Come on. And we're going to shoot back up here. And this is how you play, basically, Mistweaver. Now, you can't do this on some of the higher up things. Dun 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 dun. And we're just gonna sit here and kill them. Okay, so now this is a big difference here. Oh wow. Okay, was that it? Okay, so we earned Heroic Blackroot Hold. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go through and see how much gear and artifact power we got so we can upgrade stuff. And now we'll also see if it's worth it to get in another raid. Now, I don't think we got any gear out of that whole dungeon or even the little bit of the instance we started. But we did get artifact power, so that does help quite a bit. And so we've been on here a little over an hour live. Wow, that's amazing. I don't even know how many people are actually viewing this stream because I don't have an actual upload of the followers on here. But let's see what we've got here. Okay. We're getting tons of artifact power. Oh, and that's a good one right there. 100,000. Okay, so now let's check and see what upgrades we can do. Our life is at 880, so it's pretty much the max we can get for a relic outside of Mythic or Titan Forge and all that kind of stuff, which you get running Mythics. Frost is 845 and Storm is 825. So that's what we need to upgrade, is our Storm and Frost if possible. Unfortunately, we didn't find anything upgrade wise that we could use. Because this is what we had to upgrade with. Or this is what we got. This is all the gear that we were able to get throughout all of that. Was 2 relics, a wrist, and a finger. Our wrist is already at 830. And so even though it's an extra 5 item levels, it's not a huge upgrade. In terms of anything worthwhile. In fact, we lose mastery. And that's pretty much all there is. Yeah, we lose 2% of mastery. And this, because we have this equipped also, because it is a set, it gives us a set bonus, which is not big. So now we're looking at the finger, which is 835, which would be an upgrade in terms of this. But this is haste mastery versus a crit haste. So if we equipped it like so, it would still tell us it's an upgrade of 10%. Why is it an upgrade? Because of the crit. The crit is what we really want. 904 on mastery. Crit and haste. Oh wow, our mastery does go up tremendous. I don't understand that. Well, we're going by what this thing says, so it does state that it is a better upgrade. Okay, we do need to see about getting some some gems and whatnot. Alright, so in the hour that we went through here, we didn't get any gear, we didn't get any upgrades, and we only gained 300,000 artifact powers, so it takes a while to upgrade. So we're just going to go ahead and sell all this. Now that one's only for frost. Now we could get an upgrade on our other weapons. It says Wondrous Companion, which is my tank. So that is a life. Unfortunately, we have a higher life over there as well. We really need some storm relics is what we really need. Okay. Yeah, and we need a final storm relic over there for that. So that's pretty much there on that. Let's see. Maximum is 500. Let's see. That's 150. Okay, so let's see what kind of gear we can get on the World Quest. Let's filter everything out except for gear. Alright, there's a storm relic, so we're going to go for that. It's an 840 trinket, we'll go ahead and go for that. And there is an upgrade on our finger right there in 3 hours, so we will do that one. We'll probably do that one as well. There's another storm. And then 835 on waist. Let's see what we got on the waist. Okay, so too many notifications. All right. Oh. Defeat Il'gynoth in the Emerald Raid. Okay, so first we're going to go here. We're going to turn in this quest, because you always turn in a lot of these quests at your order hall. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so now we've got to change something over here. CPU right now is at 40% with 30 frames per second. Alright. We're going to go here and turn in a quest. I'm hearing some noise outside, but it sounds like it could be my air conditioning guy, so we'll see. Alright, so let's see what kind of gear we get from this one. If it's a legendary, it'd be awesome. Oh, it's a horn. Which is a 835 trinket, which is great on mastery. So 830, 820. Excuse me. I'm honestly not sure if that's what we need or not. We're gonna see if that's worth it. Okay. We're gonna do a BRB real quick. Well, actually, let me see. I can probably see them in the window. See if they're out here. Okay, it doesn't look like they're out there. Or I'm not seeing it anyway. Alright, so now we need to go and get all of this gear over here. Oops. We're going to stop tracking all of this. Let's see, Shalaran. We're just going to go here to Dalaran and fly. We're going to get these gears, and then probably after that we're going to cut the stream. So roughly probably maybe another hour I'll be on. So if you're watching, you'll get to see me get some gear for about another hour, or try to get some gear. And then we're gonna have to go grab lunch, and possibly I will come back on and stream later. We'll have to do a couple of modifications on the computer, so that way we're able to do some stuff. Yeah, we got plenty of gold here. We don't want to use resources. That's 4,000. That's quite a bit. How many of those do we have? That'll give us 2. So we would have to buy some more. And that's quite a bit. That still leaves us 10,000. So basically we replaced the 2 that we had. Oh, totally forgot. We do have a gem which we can use on one of these. Which we can either use on this one, or we're going to go ahead and use this one. For the time being. Alright, now we're going to go take care of these things and try to get some gear. Especially the relics. Okay. So that is a good one that we need. That can be a better trinket. Okay, so we have 21 hours. We have 21 hours. We have 2 days. We have 2 days as well. And then this one is a definite upgrade for a finger. So we need to go there first. Rogzog. We're going to go to Shackle's Den then. Okay, now while we're going to Azuna, we're going to have to unlock this here when it comes out. $840 on the back, which we don't need anything on the back right now. We don't necessarily need a chest right now. We don't need anything on here except relics. But really what we've got to upgrade is our trinkets and our fingers. Possibly the neck and the wrist. Okay, so this is where we're going to go. Cut across a lot of this. Oh, now, yo. And we know where to get to this one. Which is going to be over here. So it probably doesn't look like we're going to get enough gear to get into the raid tonight. Unfortunately. Because they generally require you to have... oh, we went to the wrong spot. They generally require you to have at least 860 to 865 minimal to join in on the raid. Okay, so here is where we're looking for. Oops. Okay, so we got to change talents now. We're going to change... Oh, we can't change talents. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to kill him in this form. Oh, yeah. And we're not going to die on this. We don't have to worry about this. And that's all we have to do to beat this guy. Which is kind of a shame because it's kind of a broken thing. But that's the fine art of fist weaving. And we did get an upgrade. So now we did upgrade. We're going to see which one it upgrades. And it upgraded the 830 weapon, so that's good. So now we did go up one item level. Next. And to save time, I love this Flight Master whistle because you can use it to get anywhere in case you're stuck. You do that and it'll automatically take you out. As well as if you're far away from a flight path, it'll automatically take you somewhere that you need to go and get you what you need. Now see, unfortunately, yeah, see, these are the problems I've got going on with this. I have an UI issue that somehow, some way, makes it to where my quest or bugged and they don't always show up on my map or my mini map. But okay. Whoa, 0 decibels. Dun dun dun. Alright. And we're going to go down here. That's why I like a Mistweaver. I can pretty much do just about whatever I want to and get away with it without having to worry about dying and not doing any DPS at the same time. It is truly remarkable. Okay, that's not what we want to do here. Okay, and we're gonna go kill this guy. And see, we got here in just in time, and boom. We get the 785, and we get the restless dreams. Okay, so we have an 825 storm artifact. We're going to upgrade that. 845, 845, 880. Okay, so that did upgrade our thing another item level, which is good. And kill. I like that. I love that. Now we gotta find the treasure chest that's hiding here somewhere. Or maybe it's down below. Okay, now we finally figured out where he's at. Alright, so now we've got to figure out. That is tons of artifact. And that's a trinket there. That's what we need to focus on. Alright, so we're going to go with Flight Master's Whistle. $187,000. No. We're gonna go to Britain's Brook. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so let's turn this down a little bit. Leave that at half. We'll keep it at 10 decibels. We're going to see if it'll upgrade. And we're gonna defeat this guy. And we have defeated him and learned a new toy. Alright, so back to our quest. Keep it rolling on. I don't have the best voice in the world, but we're just gonna go around here and do it like this. Almost done with this. Easy pie. And I don't have to do nothing but sit here and do this, and my thing will heal it. And that's all I have to do. Now while we're going around doing these quests, we're gonna let you know now that here within at least the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna set it up to do some multi-boxing multi-boxing videos. So that way we can get back to what we were planning on doing, leveling up additional characters. Okay, let's see. Okay, they're on the back side. Okay, so it was just some neighbors. I was checking to see who was out there talking. Well, then this stupid Night Elf Druid decided to go ahead and wake up somebody, or wake up a druid that I was hoping to get. So now I have to go find 2 more druids right over here. There's 1, and this will be number 2. Alright, now we just gotta go up here and kill some thistle leaves, and we're done with our quest. And we're just gonna move as we go along. And he's gonna follow. That's all we have to do. Okay, I should be, alright, good. I was gonna say, I should be able to jump up there with no problem. We just have to find 1 more guy. And we've got our final right here. was upgraded, so it's an 850 trinket. Now on Pawn, it doesn't necessarily show trinket values due to the fact that some sort of incompatibility error. So unfortunately, okay, we got to go to Stormheim. So we're gonna do this. So as it is, normally it would show up as an upgrade on Pawn with the trinkets. Like I said, it's a compatibility error, so therefore it doesn't always calculate, because it could be, you have better haste or you have better intellect, but at the same time it could be a better stat that would give you a better DPS boost or something of that nature. So this one is intellect and versatility, which versatility is very good for a Mistweaver monk. And it is Warforged, which is awesome, so it's an 850. So we're going to put it in over here because it's still intellect. And boom. We have 640 on everything or higher. Excuse me. And we did go up to 848. So, I mean, we've gotten gear so far. We're going to have one more gear coming up. So we have 835, 850, 835, 840, 40, 40, 40, 40, 30, 40, 80, 65, and 30. Okay, so while we're going to do this, we're going to go over here and go to Heifer Hill, Dire Beaks, and the things. We're going to fly over here to Stormheim, and while we're flying, I'm going to take a short bathroom break, and I will be back in a minute. So hang tight. Alright, so we're back. We're gonna try and go get this last piece of equipment here to hopefully boost this up at least close enough to 850 as possible. Alright, so we're gonna go down this way. Now normally as a mage I would just slow fall it down, but I don't have slow fall on here. And because I am a healer, I could just basically heal myself up. The question is to... Okay. So we're going to fly, well, not fly, we're going to swim over here and get this thing. Now, it is duly to note that over here is part of a quest for Trial of Valor raid. You collect some fragments from killing these things, and you can do it outside the raid, but you just, there's a, like, I believe there's a max amount of fragments that you're able to actually collect outside of the raid. Inside of the raid, I believe you can get up to like 10 or 20 fragments, whereas on the outside, I think you can get maybe another 20 or 30 ever so often, or one times or something. Alrighty, well, we're almost there. And well, what could I say? If you didn't already know, I'm a casual gamer. I have weekends off, so generally I'll probably do a lot of my streaming on the weekends. And if I don't have to work too much, or if I get off at a decent time, I will I'll stream on nights, but I think I'm gonna start out doing just weekends. A couple hours here, a couple hours there, unless I do a monster multi-boxing or leveling video, then I'll only be on here a couple hours. Probably more starting to do leveling and PvP on the weekends, and during the week, if things go that well, we will start doing things like raids and whatnot. But we're gonna have to upgrade the computer for a little bit. So that's what we're focused on here in the next couple of months, at least. I'm trying to get a max level alliance character. I have a horde. In fact, I have 4 max level hordes. So our goal will be to to try to get all 11 alliance, or all 12 alliance and all 12 horde characters up to 110. And we're almost halfway through with this one. And we can compensate that. And we will just follow up with this guy, because he is on the same side. So therefore, we'll help him kill at the same time. And that's 8 out of 10. Now this makes it a lot easier in a group.